Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be checking out this game called Surface Breaker, created by a developer named Branno. I actually never heard of this game before until his video popped up as a suggestion for me. Um, I guess he recently released this and it didn't necessarily go as well as he expected it to. From reading in comments, it seems like there's a mixture of reasons why people didn't necessarily, I guess, seem to gravitate towards it or uh, like it as much maybe, and partly was due to like there's an art style, and I think somebody mentioned that the demo was essentially the game. So as mentioned, I haven't played the demo, haven't played this before, only seen a little bit of it. I personally think the art style so far is good. I like the simple black and white kind of style, but let's play the game and see what it's like, see if it's worth it. It's only about, I think, $8 on Steam, but nothing crazy. It is a okay, so we need one victory to unlock. This is interesting too, because I guess mission mode is like rogue mode is maybe the default style of the game. Mission mode seems like maybe like a mission select kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know how, like, the wording kind of, I don't know how you feel about it, but it is a rogue style type of game. So let's start there. Map size. So okay, we'll unlock that as well later on. Makes sense. We'll just do normal. We don't have any. Okay, so you have a lot of like options, modifiers, game modes, map sizes, and stuff. That's cool. Continue. Hit play. Okay, so here we are. The E is to upgrade, U is to explore. I don't really have anything I can buy right now. I don't think. Obviously, I just started. So, but if we explore. So it's pretty simple. You just kind of bump into stuff to interact with it and gather resources. Okay, so now we have to manually grab. Okay, so the trees won't actually grab anything, I guess. Okay, so and we actually have to bring the resources back. Interesting idea. Let's see. Still probably don't have enough to actually upgrade anything. Let me see. What do we need for each one? Okay, so we need. Oh, okay, maybe we already technically have these, so there's nothing really to do here. It's here where we need to do our upgrades, and we need obviously 4 of these, and then that's the first one. This one requires some of the other resources, but let's continue exploring. I'm curious too, though, how, like, obviously we're upgrading at this turret. There's gonna be enemies of sorts. So what kind of, what decides like when the enemies will show up? I guess like that indicator that we just had maybe is the main decider that there's enemies. There's one enemy so far that I've seen. Yeah, I don't see anything else coming right now, so maybe I'll go explore some more. Why not? Yeah, I have enough for one of the upgrades so far. E, let's see, so we can increase our health. We can, what's this? The damage per hit for mining. Increases carrying capacity. Movement speed, that could be useful. I think this might actually be useful. I'll go with this one. Like, as of right now, I guess there's not too many enemies coming at me, so I'm not as bad. But like, if I have multiple enemies coming and it's really slow to rotate to them, that could be a problem. Is that it? Continue exploring. I guess these don't do anything, and neither do the trees, really. I'm kind of curious what the other resource items look like. Yeah, I mean, like, visually, I do, like, I can say that it could get pretty... If you want to go into, like, the whole art style, like, in terms of black and white, there are games that are kind of black and white that I think that are pretty popular, like indie games, so I don't see that being an issue, but I can see how people might get tired of a certain thing after a while. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty simple game. It's not super expensive. It's fairly fun overall. I think there's a bit of a uniqueness to the style. I think there's a lot of like tower defense games and whatnot, but to have it like a mix of roguelike and you explore and collect resources and then come back and upgrade and all of that, that gives it its own kind of unique thing. I'm curious to see like what designates victory in this game. Oh yeah, it could be useful, except I don't have the ring, but that would be very useful. Because then I actually know when the new wave is coming. Obviously, as we're exploring more and more, we're gonna have to go deeper and more like further away from our setup here. I guess our turret or whatever you want to call it. A little base. The enemies are fairly simple too. There is that factor, but I think if you like, I would have to go back and see how this game is. I'm just trying to get an idea as I'm playing this, and I work on games here and there myself. I've watched a lot of different game developers on YouTube. I'm just trying to think for myself, like, what are the various things that other users would kind of maybe not like, and or how was this game advertised in comparison to what is offered? Because I didn't really go too deep into that, like how it was being promoted and stuff by the developer. But honestly, like, if this was more of like a push for a retro style game, like a old school, simple, like old Game Boy type of game, that sort of thing, I can see maybe this drawing more popularity because of that, because people are then expecting that. But let's see what else. Let me see when I kill enemies again. Okay, that's like a spawn point for enemies. Okay, so that one. Yeah, some enemies have sort of animation, some don't. Maybe these are supposed to be more like just kind of floating ghosts. But one thing I would say is maybe like adding, if you want to make the game a little bit more exciting, I guess, kind of things jump out at you a little bit more. Maybe having like additional side effects or some sort of more like a visual indicator that when you're destroying enemies, maybe they blow up into pixels or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, let's get this back to here. Enter. Okay, so what does this do? Increases base. The character stuff. Let's just upgrade both of these. That's right now the main thing that I'm gonna need to worry about is just gathering resources. I might as well increase how much I can carry and whatnot. I'm curious what this is. Is this like a base of some sorts, or is that just a area limit essentially? Okay, here we go. We found one of these balls. Also, that's another thing that just came to my mind. Having some sort of I don't think there was any story mention of what's going on. Like, we're kind of just here. We're on this little base, defending it and stuff. It's a little roguelike, but like, what is? What is the story behind this? What is the purpose? Maybe that's the other thing that's kind of lacking. While I'm here, upgrade. Enemy tracker, buy. Okay. Maybe increase some damage and whatnot as well. Okay, so I assume this little thing on the top left is the countdown for enemies. Okay, this one takes a while. You know, it's a good resource. I do like that. Like, see, like when you have resources that you can actually pick up and collect that you need, they have some different little things going on here. Like, there's some sort of movements or kind of like glittery look to it to indicate it. So I think it's a good feature. Okay, dome slot. Do this upgrade. And then you see something here. Okay, I have okay, there's this list goes down a bit more and I think I didn't see this category yet. I need 2 balls for this. Okay, that's because I unlocked the shockwave, so now I have this extra category. I see. That's why I didn't see it before. Okay. The next wave should be coming here shortly. Grab any more big things, or at least kind of start breaking up more of the walls and blocks that are stopping me from getting to more resources. This is a more efficient way to turn this thing. It feels kind of, I don't know, slow. I know there's an upgrade that's supposed to kind of help with that, but this block is different. Give me anything, or is it just Nope. Okay. Here we go. Probably upgrade that damage thing so I can start actually getting more, or getting these resources quicker, because look at that. We're about to be already having another wave of enemies here. Let me get ready here. I think this time around I'll probably end up using the shockwave on some of these enemies that are coming up close to me. Is that Z or 2? I think it's 2, right? Okay. I think I had bigger expectations for that shockwave than what it did. But it's all good. We survived. Yeah, we have a max of 3 so far still. Let's get those in here. Upgrade. Upgrade. Need more resources for upgrades. Now I'm curious, does it save the... I guess because it's roguelike, you usually don't really have saves. Oh, okay, so this is the objective. I had to hit escape to essentially figure that out. I don't know if it mentioned it to us earlier, but we need to get the artifact. It's not really too much of an explanation, but it's something. A lot of enemies now. Okay. Need to get this one. At the same time, I need to do more damage. Yep. Looking for resources because I need them pretty desperately now. Trying to get to that point where I'm not really outputting the kind of damage and whatnot that I need to be. And frankly, let me see. If I upgrade it to the next level, does it refill my health? Not necessarily. Okay. That's a bummer. He's off. Ah, sugar. Useful. Oh, maybe I should have gotten the 2 crystal things instead. Then I can upgrade my... Crap, I could have healed up. Maybe that would have been the better decision. Okay, Loki might actually be cooked here. Look for resources. Oh, this is actually the pyramid things that I need, right? Okay, well. Might as well at least do more damage. If those 3 things that I was trying to destroy up top are the ones that I need for... Let me see. These things right here. They're not giving me that thing that I thought they were. Very unfortunate. I'm at a point now where I just need health desperately. to get back. Yeah, they might be. Let's see. I don't know how I survived that, but thank goodness. I really want to survive and see if I can get to the end here. But it really just comes down to if I can find some healing items or not. Otherwise, I'm kind of cooked. This might be the thing that I need for healing. It is. Let's go. I need to start upgrading some of this stuff. Holy crap. Give me like 15 business years to get that. Okay, okay. Bye. Didn't really heal me as much as I probably wanted it to, but there we go. I have like no resources left, but at least I have some health. Maybe I have enough health to at least last me another round. Honestly, all I need is just like 5 more turrets. We're good. Great. There we go with that upgrade for now. Pretty used to alive. Okay, so I think that's have animations at least when it attacks me. It just doesn't have animations when it moves around, I guess. I found one of those upgrade things in almost every direction. I think I found anything down towards the bottom yet. Maybe there's something down here. Oh, here we go. This is useful too. There's the one for health upgrade or repair, I guess. Not really upgrade. Let's get these as well. These are good. Do this. Screw it. Now we can read that twice. Have the drone bringing another one over to me. Another upgrade thingy. Get back to here real quick though. Oh, it's going down this way, right? Actually curious how big this map is. It mentions it's a smaller map, so. There we go. Nice clear path. What's the point of that? It's as useful as I would have hoped that it would be. Let me grab. Okay. Okay. That all we can really do that's useful for now, right? This could be useful, I guess. There we go. Yeah, a bunch of those items there. Like here, if I was to use the light right now, right? Oh, okay, so it opens up what's nearby. Okay, now I get the point of it. That makes more sense. Maybe they're starting to get quicker. And a lot more of them. There we go. Once again, the dome is safe. Yeah, it should be a lot quicker to destroy a lot of this stuff now. It was useless. Didn't even try to come to get this. That's not really that slow. One out of the other. Let's see. Upgrade. 9. Man. They like one short of being able to do anything with that. Last back. Oh, is this one of the things I need? I don't know if I need to do something there or what, but bring these back. Might be one of the artifact things I need to do. You get these in here real quick. The upgrades, definitely this. Okay. It's a lot faster now. Oh yeah, I was gonna check this thing. Maybe, I don't know what I did there. I don't see anything. I don't know if leave that one there, even though that would give me 10, which would allow me for an upgrade. Oh, these big boys take some time to destroy. I focus them. Guess how much damage they do. We're about to find out because I'll definitely get hit by this one probably. Be lucky if I don't. Okay, cool, we didn't. You do your thing. Let me see here. At those big dudes, it's almost hard to tell the difference between my weapon being upgraded and not upgraded. Like I'm barely doing anything to do it. I like the effect of that shockwave thing that it does there. You know, that's a good one for sure. Oh, this is actually one of the resources for the artifact. I guess the one on the far left. Bring these resources back because I don't need them for upgrades and stuff. Got this item right there. Okay. Okay, so there's much more to this area. I don't even know where that item went, the one that artifact that I found. I just disappeared, flew away somewhere. This all connects over here. There's another one. Oh, slow. There we go. What else? Can we upgrade right now? Anything? Upgrade the shockwave to do more damage. That's super duper noticeable, I don't think, but there we go. You got a good chunk of this map pretty much covered at this point, and you're getting close to finding any less things that I might need. There it is. Get one more of these and that opens the door, I think, right? I have to bring this thing back to my thing. Hurry up if that's the case. Okay, now I just gotta survive. Ian. There's a shockwave stuff. What's it? I don't have enough for that one. So they just gotta survive now, I guess. Long time to survive, I'm not gonna lie. Is it actually just like non-stop enemies again? Or for 45 seconds or what? If that's the case, maybe I should have held off from bringing the thing over. Have health for 20 seconds. More to go. Nice, we got it. You win. Okay. Okay, so we can kind of fly around the map and check it all out and whatnot. See what else is available. Pretty decent sized map. Right, guys. Well, that concludes this playthrough, I guess. I mean, technically I have different modifiers now I can use. I can do mission mode, which allows us to do a glass cannon, third strike. I'm not sure what these all are. I'll have to check it out. Um, I did rogue mode. I can do different difficulties now. I can do different modifiers as well and whatnot. Overall, it's a pretty decent, pretty neat little game. I think there could definitely be some improvements for like a future update. Like I mentioned, maybe, I don't know, make it a little bit more like things explode a little bit more, kind of more exciting, like old school shooters, like when you destroy stuff and like asteroids, like things really kind of explode and pixelate, right? Maybe if pushing it towards the front of kind of that retro style, I think that angle could work, because obviously it is sort of a very simple old school style game. But yeah, and maybe the music, I don't know if I would need to like mix it up for combat. Maybe changing the music when like the enemy, I don't know if the music changed when I was fighting enemies versus just exploring, but maybe changing the music, giving it that faster pace. Like in Doom, you have like metal music playing when you do combat, so maybe something like that could help as well to kind of give it, to keep you kind of really like not. It can get very slow and kind of monotonous, and you're just chilling. It's nice, but kind of gives it a little bit more tension, a little bit more excitement. So, but overall, pretty good. I did enjoy it. For $8, I think it's pretty cool. And with all the modifiers and things you can do, it might be even more fun. Like I said, I'll have to check those out. But from what I've seen so far, it's pretty good. I I don't know what happened with the marketing for this game that didn't give it as much attention as it maybe could have had. I think there's definitely people out there who would enjoy this game. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully catch you in the next one.